Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to a new progress video on my free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man. I've made a ton of progress, so hopefully this video will be a pretty good one. I have quite recently achieved 99 ranged, and I'm almost done with the anchor killing for hopefully forever, at least with ranged. I've nearly finished my goal of all the law runes I need, and yeah, my plans have changed a little bit since the last video, so I'll get into that in a minute. First thing I want to address is that yes, I did change my username on this account, but this is the same account that was Engrams. The person who now has the username Engrams is not me, because I didn't realize it would be released immediately, so if you see somebody named Engrams, it's not me anymore. My username is now Terrathrone, and I don't really want to get into how or why I changed my name, but I did, so this is my username now, just so you guys know. And on this account, as you guys know, I've been ranging ankous for quite a long time, and I am nearly done with that. As you can see, I'm 14.1 mil range XP. I actually had to do a fair amount of post 99 range XP to collect all the law runes that I need for my goal, which is 89 smithing, doing only iron. I think in my last video I mentioned that I was planning to do 99 crafting with silver and then do the rest of the smithing to 89 with iron, and I decided not to do that and instead just go straight for 89 with iron and skip the crafting, because while it is more law runes, about 4k more laws doing it that way than crafting, overall it still saves me like 300 or 400 hours if my only goal is 89 smithing, which it kind of is. And so decided to go with that, and that is the current plan. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the loot that I've managed to obtain from killing about 54,000 ankous is what I've worked it out to be since I started killing these. I did kill these starting at level 40 ranged, and I've killed nothing but ankous since then, up to my 14.1 mil, and they're 260 XP each. So yeah, it's taken me quite some time. I estimate I've spent about 500 hours killing these things. I used mostly bronze and iron arrows depending on my level, and I'm currently using, where is it? I'm using some addy arrows. I got to use addy arrows for, if you kill ankous, then they drop addy arrows, and they drop enough for you to be able to do about 15% of your range XP on addy arrows. So I used those up once I got 98. I had about 17k of them, and I've gotten a few more since then, and I'm just using those up since I'm very close to done with the law runes that I need. As far as XP rates, I was able to get about 45k an hour prayer flicking Hawkeye with addy arrows. I don't have Eagle Eye because I didn't bury enough bones, but Hawkeye is still alright. And I'm able to get about 35k with bronze arrows, prayer flicking, and I only started prayer flicking for the last like 3 or 4 mil range XP, and before that I just AFK'd, and I got probably about 25k an hour for most of it. So yeah, it's been quite a time-consuming journey. I have of course played this account alongside my main the whole way, so it's been a nice little side project that's been pretty fun. So the loot from 54,000 ankous from a little bit of post 99 range from them is in my inventory here. Really, it's just the mithril ores, the essence, and the law runes, and they do also drop addy arrows, which I've used up all of, and they drop coins. And the coins, I didn't really keep close track of how many coins I've made because I spent a lot of the coins on arrows, of course. But rough estimate, I think you probably get around 700 or 800k GP from coin drops for killing ankous to 99 range. So that's pretty decent for free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man, and I guess I'll do a quick price check of this stuff. It's not anything amazing in terms of GP. Yeah, basically 8.5 mil in these, and then addy arrows are what, like 50 or 100 each, so it would have been another close to 1 mil, I guess, for the addy arrows, and then around 700k. So I guess around 10 mil is what you could expect to make if you were not an Iron Man and killed ankous to 99 range. Not really the best GP per hour, considering it took me about 500 hours for that, but yeah, it's something. But yeah, the reason I did kill these is, of course, they are the best law runes per hour in free-to-play, and law runes is the goal to be able to use for efficient smithing, which I will be starting soon. Alright, in this stack right here is the final set of law runes that is going to push me over 20.5 thousand, which has been my goal. That will be enough to get me to 89 smithing, making iron, using 2 teleports per run, mining at Varrock Southwest, teleporting to Falador to smelt, and then teleporting to Varrock to use the anvils and walk back to the mine. So that is 89 smithing in the inventory. I just need to do like 700 hours of actual mining and smithing with those laws to get there, and then I can make a rune scimitar. So that's the next goal. So the first thing I need to do is use up this rune essence to runecraft, obviously. So I'm going to be making body runes. So I need to go and get myself a body talisman to be able to make a tiara, so I can do that. So I'm going to go kill some hill giants with these leftover arrows that I have until I get a body talisman. And then we will go from there. Alright, so actually quickly before going to the hill giants, I did take all my noted mithril ores and unfortunately dumped them to the general store. It's sad that they couldn't be used for smithing because they would end up being 80 smithing XP per ore, since you smelt them and then make stuff out of the bars. But I don't know, I've talked to different people, I've tried to think it through myself, and there just really is no good way to use them to get any kind of good XP rates. They might be decent if you had nats to superheat. They're definitely not good if you don't have nats to superheat, because you could only do like 5 bars per inventory, which is really bad. And even if you can superheat, it's still going to take a long time to mine all that coal, and it would take me a really long time to collect all of the nature runes to superheat for that. So yeah, I just don't think it's worth using them, and other people who have done a lot of ranging at ankous did the same thing, so that's what I went with. They sell for 16 GP each, so I got like 200k out of them, and we'll see how long it takes for them to be emptied out of the general store. It'll be interesting. I think I'll check back tomorrow and see if there's any still there, because I checked back, this is a little bit after this recording, I checked back about an hour after I sold them, and there was still like 11,000 something in there, so it could be a while. But one of the best money makers in free-to-play right now, because you can buy those for 48 GP from the store and sell them for like 300 in the GE, so not bad money making if you're like a low level free-to-play. We'll see if they're still there after I put this video out. Alright, and here is the body talisman. Didn't take too long to get, probably only like 20 minutes or so, and I did get a prayer level also from the lovely big bones here, and a few nature runes, which I don't know if I'll actually use. I might just drop those because there's so few of them. But I guess next up is clearing everything that I have except for essence and laws and a body tiara, which I'm going to make, and then beginning the runecrafting. Alright, so I'm at the crafting guild. I'm going to mine 1 silver to make a tiara for this talisman, and then I'm going to fill up on gold if I can get any. There's so many bots. And make these rubies and diamonds into necklaces just to get a little bit of GP, because I can sell necklaces to the shop in Port Sarim for a decent amount. So that'll take a couple of runs, and we'll see how much GP I get out of those, and then the runecrafting will begin. Alright, so the shop will buy this diamond necklace for 24.99 coins. That's pretty good, and doesn't go down too much. And the ruby necklace is 14.35. See how much they go down. Probably sell like half of them, and then yeah, I guess I may as well hop and get a little bit more GP. And I guess somebody's been selling ruby necklaces, but yeah, I'm just gonna sell these. Goodbye. So let's put more GP, not bad. Most of the little things done. Next thing I'm gonna do is go and sell my rune pickaxe, because I don't want to have that with me. It just is extra weight and I don't need it for now. I'll buy it back after I finish runecrafting. Alright, let's see how much this thing sells back for. 19.2k. Yeah, it's probably worth running to the store for that. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is something that I haven't actually done before, and I need to bank my coins with the new free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man GP bank, also known as the LMS coffer. So I've never used this before, but this is relatively new. It came out with LMS. Oh, I need to talk to Lisa. Okay. She's got some pretty swag looking gear going on right there. The door is locked? How would I talk to her through here? Hello. And I need to go to the LMS world. Jesus, man. Hello, Lisa. Alright, I got a rank. Let's see if I can use the coffer now. Deposit money. Alright, so you can only do it in, like... okay, hold on. I typed a random number. Alright, you can deposit money in only thousands, I think. So if I try to do like 39,100, yeah, it won't let me, but it has 693k GP in this coffer. And I'm going to drop this, and I'm going to teleport back to Falador, and then drop these, and let the runecrafting begin. Actually, I should probably go to a bank first and get some essence. Alright. Here is my tiara. Get that equipped. And I think my weight should be 1 kg. That's pretty good. The only thing I wanted to try is just make sure that these aren't giving me any extra weight, so I'm just going to drop these for a second. And yeah, still 1 kg. I think that jewelry might have like very, very low weight, like not exactly 0, but like 0.01 or something like that. Then so it might throw your weight over 1 kg sometimes, but in this case it doesn't, which is good. I guess it's just the tiara that has some weight or something. So I'll be walking back and forth and occasionally running and dropping body runes between Edgewell Bank and this altar for probably like 4 days. So that will take a bit of time to use up all this essence, and it should get me to 60 runecrafting, I believe. I actually should probably do some math real quick, but yeah, it's 7.5 XP per essence, so 37970 times 7.5, 284k XP plus my 10k, so yeah, that won't get me quite to 61. But yeah, I'm actually glad that it's going to get me to 60 exactly, because it's a nice even multiple of 10, and it will look nice, and that's where my runecrafting will probably stay on this account indefinitely, because I don't really see myself doing any runecrafting outside of the noted essences from ankous, unless I go and kill ankous with magic, and then use noted essence from that too. But it will definitely stay 60 for quite a while. But this is what I'll be doing on this account for a few more days, and then I'll begin my smithing grind. I'll have to go get my GP back and buy a whole bunch of water, fire, and air runes for teleports, and buy my pickaxe back. I should have to spend about 400k to buy all those runes, because I'm going to need 60k airs, and then 10k water and 10k fire. So that's about all I got for this video. It's very nice to finally be done with the ranging grind and move on to something else on this account. Having lots of fun and enjoying the minimalism of free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man as always. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I will be working on smithing for probably about 3 months after I finish this runecrafting, so that will be the next big grind, and hopefully I can make it through it, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys all later. And 28 runecrafting. Sweet.